Hello, and a very, very warm welcome to you, beautiful and cool woman, joining today's class with me. I'm Helga on the Embodied Flow YouTube channel. It is already mid-December and the year is about to end. So in today's session, I just want to connect with you and take a moment to kind of tune into the year that is ending and just also letting it go a little bit with grace. I know it's not the end of December yet, but we're all going to be very busy with Christmas and whatever you celebrate at the end of the year. So maybe now is a good time to just be a little bit intentional and take a moment. So when you are ready, on your yoga mat, just join me in a seated position. So you can be like me, sitting on the heels, or have a brick under you and sit cross-legged. And just scanning your body a little bit. Noticing the surface of your body that is touching the yoga mat first, and just how that feels if you need to readjust in any way. And then up towards the back and the belly, just letting that belly out. No need to hold the belly in. We don't want any tension. It's just us here. So let the belly just go out a little bit and relax your breath. Then sitting upright, just a little bit taller, and feel free to soften your shoulders and open your heart space a little bit more energetically. Releasing the jaw as well, just softening all the muscles in the face. And just sort of letting your crown, the top of the head, the antenna there, just be a little bit open and so unifying all of this within your body as we start our class today together. Connecting to your breath now, just breathing normally. Maybe you want to close your eyes slightly or just enjoy your pose. Inhaling and exhaling. So taking a couple of breaths, and just as you inhale and exhale, let yourself sort of fully breathe to the full capacity. I feel like oftentimes we breathe in a bit quickly and then exhale and it's all a bit rushed. So now I want us to really inhale fully, 100% to the capacity. Same for the exhale, really to the last drop. A few more of those. One last round together, inhaling fully. And release breath. Now focusing your attention on your neck and turning your head over to one side as you continue to breathe. And then over to the other side, really feeling your neck and sort of almost on purpose pushing a little bit to feel that neck and the throat, maybe pushing all the way up and down to the jawline. Just letting anything go, anything that you don't need in your body right now. And then head back to center, dropping one ear down to shoulder. So dropping your head down. Option to place one arm on top of the head and then opposite arm can go out extended to the side for a deeper neck stretch and release. And same on the other side, dropping that head down. Option to add the arms as well. And head back to center, finding a tabletop in the center of the mat. Palms come on the ground, flat hands. And the knees just right here under your hips. So connecting to your yoga mat first, really feeling your body here. And then we take a few rounds of cat-cows. So arching the back, taking your gaze up towards the ceiling. Lots of space in the lower back. And then opposite movement, rounding your spine, looking down between your legs. Really dropping that head and sort of pushing the floor away with your hands. So taking a few of those up and down. Synchronizing your breath with your moves. And as you do these cat-cows, again here, also feel free to really release and to sort of push out of your energetic field anything that maybe has felt heavy this year. Restoring your wellness in your body and mind today and for the remaining of December. Take 2 last rounds. One up and one down. And again, one looking up. And rounding the back, looking down. Nice. Now for our next pose, we'll do extended puppy. So now we just warmed up the spine a little bit. Extended puppy is a very big heart opener and shoulders and upper back. So keeping your hips up nice and stable, knees on the ground. So only the arms move, extending the arms, and then the heart space, the chest leans further down towards the floor. And there's no need to rush. Like I said, this is quite a big opener, so really just letting your own body guide you. There's no need to be overly flexible here or trying to push your body into anything. Just kind of letting your chest do what it wants. As long as the chest is leaning down towards the floor, it doesn't have to touch. But if your chest does touch the floor, that's beautiful, and you stay there. And maybe it's going to be your forehead or nose or chin that touches the mat. And I want to invite you to get out of the pose as much as you need and then come back into it. I feel that's a beautiful way to find a bit more depth in this pose. Finding different layers. So sliding down into extended puppy and then perhaps back into a tabletop and so forth a few times. Letting your belly be soft in puppy. Really opening your heart space to the earth. Letting the earth take anything, any feelings, any heartache, anything from this year. Breathing into your shoulders and upper back. Keeping your jaw loose. And then slowly with care coming out of the pose when you're ready. Back into tabletop. Separate your knees and find a child's pose. So this time it's the hips that move. We come and sit on the heels. Forehead is on the mat. And the arms can be extended just as you were before, or you can have the palms under the forehead. You could also have the arms alongside the body. I personally just don't enjoy that one, but you can try that one if you like. This is actually the original child's pose, to have the arms alongside the body. So do what's best for you with your hands. So the focus here is on the hips, opening here the area around the pelvic floor and the inner thighs. And the more obviously you open here the knees, the bigger stretch you're gonna get. So you could here also go out of child's pose, get yourself into a bigger opening, take the knees further out and then lean back down, see how that feels. Breathing here, soft belly. On your next breath, come into down dog, downward facing dog. So hands on the mat, knees back together, tucking the toes under and lifting the hips up to sky. Separating the feet in your down dog. And we can have the knees bent, definitely. You can have your knees straight as well if that feels good. You can see which one works best for you. So my chest is close to the thighs here. And I'm looking between the feet. Just letting my head hang. From down dog, look between your hands and come into a plank. So plank. Nice long line, pushing the floor away. Using your core. Connecting to your inner strength here in this pose. Your fire energy. If you had to be strong this year, stand up for yourself. Connect to that essence of you here. And then pushing into down dog, so hips up to sky, bringing my chest closer, walking the feet closer as well. Here in down dog, we're gonna bend the knees towards the floor and then straighten the legs, but only up to your capacity, so no need to straighten them fully if that is not good for you. And back into plank. Holding that plank. Now placing your knees on the floor and tucking the toes and finding Sphinx pose. So Sphinx pose. Forearms are on the mat with the elbows rooted down. There can be space between your heels, and I'm looking either down at the mat or right in front of me, pushing the pubic bones inside, really down into the mat. So this is a nice, gentle back bend. So emphasis here on pushing the pubic bones into the mat. Feeling that connection, the belly touching as well. And then placing the forehead on the yoga mat. Arms come behind you alongside the body as we prepare for locust pose. Locust pose, lifting the knees off, arms off, looking down at the mat. I'm not looking out at the horizon, keeping my eyes down on the mat, squeezing everything off the floor, squeezing shoulder blades together, holding that pose and breathing here. This is a great release. Still holding. Really taking those legs and knees off the floor. And again here, pushing the pubic bones inside the mat. And eventually lowering everything down slowly. Placing the palms under the forehead. Taking one knee out of the mat on the floor for half frog. So bending the knee, bringing it up just at any level feels good. Keeping your head on the hands, just down on the mat. Relaxing the belly and the lower back. And slide that leg back. Take the other leg out, bending the knee. So it might feel slightly different on one side, maybe, maybe not. Just letting yourself fully feel your body. And then sliding the foot back. This time finding a plank position but on the forearms. Tucking the toes, lifting yourself up. Forearms on the mat. You can have your hands, fingers interlaced if that feels good, like I do here. Holding that pose for a few seconds together. Let's go. and eventually placing your knees on the floor, bringing yourself up and finding a position down on the mat, laying with the back flat. So, shoulders on the mat, upper back, middle back, and lower back. So really pushing your back into the earth. And then making sure that you can touch or brush slightly your heels with your fingertips so the knees are bent here. And then preparing to push the hips up to sky for bridge pose. Nice, strong, solid bridge. We're going to stay here for a few rounds of breath. So just make sure you are happy with your position. Knees not touching but close together. You can adjust your shoulders a little bit if you want. Just come up a bit more here on the shoulder blades. And the palms of the hands are down on the mat. Keeping those hips up, pushing the pubic bones again, really up towards the sky. So locking into this pose for a few breaths. And keeping your attention on the pubic bones being up rather than the hips sinking down. And then slowly, one vertebra at a time, coming down back on your mat, rolling your spine. Let your knees fall out to the side for pigeon. Sorry, not pigeon, butterfly. If this feels too much for your lower back, you can bring your hands under the butt cheeks here. That usually does it. So soles of feet together, knees out. Just allowing that space, that release and opening here in this part of your body. Scanning through your body as you are in this pose, making sure there's no tension anywhere. That you're fully allowing yourself to let go. Letting go fully here now. You're welcome to close your eyes if you want. Now taking a deeper inhale, you can open your eyes if they were closed, bringing your legs together, pushing with your hands perhaps, and then finding knees to chest. You can rock slightly side to side. Now kicking your heels up to sky with the knees bent, grabbing the big toes or outside of feet for happy baby. Feeling your lower back push into the yoga mat. Big, nice opening here for the hips and the whole lower body. And then finally, let your legs fall back down on the mat, legs extended, space between the heels. Shavasana, resting pose. Arms alongside the body. You can close your eyes here for a moment and just listen to the sound of my voice. So letting your upper back, middle back and lower back, head and legs and heels fully rest on the mat. And giving yourself grace for this year that is about to end. If there are any specific feelings or moments that stand out, any lessons, maybe some hardships, maybe some exciting things happened. Just taking what you need from this year, thanking yourself for having lived those experiences. Not judging yourself for anything that you could have done differently. It is done now and you are wiser for it. And so closing the energy of this year, visualizing a very nice glowing white glittery light all across your body and your energy field. Just giving thanks and radiance. And energetically preparing the field for the next energy, the next chapter that is about to come for 2026. allowing lots of new space within you to receive that. And if you haven't already, feel free to bring a smile on your face. And then slowly get up to a seated position to join me in closing the class. Just taking your time to get up slowly, no rush. Maybe rolling onto one side and then pushing the floor away. Joining the hands together in prayer at the heart space. Thank you so much for practicing today. I do really hope that you enjoyed and that you feel connected to your body, to your wellness, and that you are ready to just slowly let this year go. Thank you so much again, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.